So I just got this in the mail the other day. It's my my new Syma S107 metal series helicopter. It's a 3-channel infrared helicopter. Pretty excited about it. Here it is. I was pretty happy with the size of it when I opened it up. It's much bigger than some of the ones that I've been playing with recently. I did make one modification. I can show you here. This is the tail rotor. The tail rotor is actually oriented the other direction when you buy it. I saw a few people online were flipping theirs over, and I decided to try to do the same thing. So here's a little sizable comparison between the S107 and a little Havoc Heli by Air Hogs. As you can see, the S107 is quite a bit larger. This is only my third RC helicopter that I've gotten, and I'm pretty happy with it. This is my first 3-channel helicopter that I've ever flown or played with. But as you can see, it's pretty well built. It's got a metal body, which I thought was pretty impressive. The S107 comes with the tail rotor oriented facing up, and because of the fact that I bought these spare rotor blades, I decided to flip it over. It's a pretty easy process, actually. You just need a very small screwdriver, but there are a few things you want to be careful for. I can show you guys how I did it and some things to watch out for, because I did make a few mistakes. So here's the two different tail rotors. The one on top is the one that comes standard on the S107, and this one is actually the ones that I bought, and I think they're a little bit better, but like I said, they're oriented differently, so you're going to need to flip the tail rotor completely over if you want to use them. And they were, I think for a package of 4, it just comes in a little package like this. For a package of 4, it was $2, $1 on Amazon, so it's actually a pretty good deal. So all you're going to do to flip the tail rotor is loosen this tiny screw up here on the top, and once that's loosened, you're going to just twist the whole back component, this whole back L bar, the opposite direction. So instead of being oriented facing up, it's going to be oriented facing down. Now, one thing to watch out for is there is this wiring that comes out of the bottom of it. So you want to be careful with that, because it's pretty thin, and you don't want to rip that, because that'll, render it useless, the tail rotor. When you're taking off the blade itself, the first time I did it, I just ended up ripping the whole component out on accident, because there's really not much holding in this metal motor, or there's not much holding in the motor to the back of it. So make sure you're real careful about taking out the tail rotor, because it's pretty easy to take everything out. And then all the wiring just came out, and I had to carefully get it back inside and twist it up like I have it here. It's coming apart, but it's just a pain, so just don't do that. Little mod.